Hello and welcome to the
Casino Insiders,
This is your host Ace and
Deacon Kane.
Deacon. Another week, man.
I know, Ace. Pretty pumped for today.
Dude, me too. Dude, we got our second email. I'm not sure if you saw that.
Yeah.
Oh
I saw it, dude. I'm
gosh.
pretty pumped. I'm actually really pumped
Dude,
about it.
me too. That's
Now-
a great question.
You know what? I forgot to do the research on it. Did you get it?
Oh, yeah, I did.
Thank God.
All right, so this email comes from Twin Stars, which
Twin stars?
Twin Stars, which I'm not even sure if that's a guy, girl, who knows.
All right, Twin stars. Thank you.
Twin Stars.
I love it.
Right? Oh my god, dude, it threw me off. But anyway, his question or her question was, where did poker originate?
Ooh, that's interesting.
Right?
Yeah.
Man, dude,
I mean, we've talked about blackjack, roulette, craps.
I know. Talked about a lot of table games, actually.
Yeah, slots as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, where did poker originate, my friend?
So after doing some of the old Googling, which I know. But anyway, so it actually poker originated, and it's kind of crazy. The game that we know as poker is believed to have ancient roots that go back nearly 1,000 years, crossing several continents and cultures.
Really?
I know, right? I know. But it can be traced back to what was originally a domino card game.
Wow, a domino card game.
Right. And
So they say that dominoes and cards are intertwined. I'm wondering if this is what they're talking about, them being intertwined.
I think it is. It might. Who knows? But no, seriously, like it threw me off too because it's from this domino card game by a 10th century Chinese emperor. And others claim, though, that's the thing. Others claim it is a descendant of the Persian game called Aznaz, which dates back to the 16th century.
Interesting.
Controversial, man.
Very controversial.
Man.
So, who was it? Was it the French? Was it the Chinese? Was it the Germans? Was it...
Oh, man. It's going to be one of those things that might be lost to history. Who knows?
Yeah, never know. But it's actually kind of... Well, basically, regardless of what it was, you took those three things, and now you have poker, which is, Texas Hold'em, 5-card stud,
Yep.
5-card draw, 7-card stud, high-low. Oh, God, what else?
So many, right?
What's the 4 cards? Oh, my God, I just brain cramped, and I used to love to play it.
Yeah, you got me on that one. I'm not a big poker guy.
Oh, God. I can't believe I can't remember the name of that. Oh, that's horrible.
It's gonna be
Anyway.
it's gonna be that thing. It'll come back in like 10 minutes. You're like, oh, hold on.
Stand by. That's cool. I like it. That's a great question.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Twin Stars. Thank you so much. Hopefully I didn't butcher it and that there isn't any other type of pronunciation of
I hope
that.
not either, but
I gotta like it.
I gotta like it. I cannot wait to see who emails us next, what their name or pen name is gonna be, because God, freaking
Double
interesting to see.
tassel or, I don't know. I'm just kind of going out there. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
This episode we thought we would have a little bit more fun, talk fun facts, silly things.
Exactly.
Have some fun stories, hopefully, and go from there.
Absolutely.
I'm kind of just jump on in with some fun facts here.
Go right ahead.
All right. Gambling for cash is illegal in Japan. Instead, balls won from games are exchanged for prizes or tokens. These items are then exchanged for cash at a place nominally separate. Nominally, wow. Nominally
Big words there.
separate from the parlor.
Interesting.
So literally, she has your balls in her hand. I mean, let's be honest, because How many of us hold on to our chips? We usually give them to our significant other, right?
Yep.
So, no pun intended, she has your balls
Oh, yeah.
in her hands.
Man, that is interesting, though. In
Yeah.
Japan, wow. Huh.
That is. I like it.
You know, Japan is a really, really fun country to visit.
Is it? I haven't been there yet.
You know, so I wanted to go there so freaking bad because they got, which I couldn't believe, on the streets of Japan, you could ride Mario Karts around. Like actual go-karts.
Oh, dude, I would destroy too many people. Here comes that tangent. You
Tangent
ready?
time. Ooh.
Tangent time. And I've absolutely brain cramped on the tangent because I've had so many thoughts come about the tangent.
Man, I hate when that happens.
Oh, man. Story of my life.
Always. Okay, we'll come back if that tangent appears.
Yeah. God, I hate brain cramping.
Dude, me too.
I have so many thoughts about it that it literally worked its way out.
Oh. Oh, man.
Oh, that's all right. Maybe we'll just cut this part out. Who knows? Screw it. We'll leave it in. Because brain farts from Deacon are phenomenal, folks.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
Oh, God. Anyway. So Japan. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? The closest I've ever been to Japan, talking about Japan, is Saipan. It's a little island north of Guam. That was pretty cool.
There you go.
That was actually really cool.
Nice.
Anyway, that's the closest I've been to Japan.
All right.
I think I was 18, 19, met a Japanese girl there.
Nice.
Yeah. Anyway, different time, different place, different era. 100 years ago. Let's see. The next fun fact. No. So, everybody loves Michael Jordan, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Unless you're a LeBron fan, which I'm not.
Yeah.
So, here we go. The night before the Olympic final, Michael Jordan apparently spent the night drinking and gambling all night. Then he went on a long day of press appearances plus 18 holes of golf in Barcelona before he went on to lead Team USA in a gold medal winning victory over Croatia.
Wow. That guy had a full freaking book ready right there. My gosh.
I want to go drinking with him.
Me too. And some golf, apparently.
Yeah,
My
well,
gosh.
he would destroy me. I'm a horrible golfer.
Did you know, though, I believe it was Michael Jordan, right? He was a huge golf player, right? He was going to do, like, some pro league golfing.
Something like that, yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
So I got another fun fact about Michael Jordan.
Ooh, sub-fun fact. All right.
So Michael Jordan went golfing with this guy. I'm not going to tell you who it is yet. They bet $1,000 a hole. Okay?
Okay.
And Michael Jordan lost all 18 holes.
Okay.
Okay? So, guess who the football player was that he got destroyed by?
Man, I really, really want to say the Peyton, but probably not. No,
Nope.
who? Oh.
John Elway.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Elway destroyed him on the golf course. Huh. Now, don't know how true that is, but I've seen and heard the story, read it numerous different places, so it's got to be true.
Or that's the greatest made-up story I've ever heard.
Exactly. And Jordan's not a bad golfer.
No, absolutely not.
No, he's pretty darn good.
So, you know, I got some fun facts as well. Which I know, shocker sometimes.
Let's go.
So, did you know in 1922, an Australian gambling syndicate bought almost all the combinations in the Virginia lottery and won, turning a $5 million purchase into a $27 million win day?
Wow. 5.5 times.
My God.
That's all they ask. 5.5 times. That's kind of interesting.
That is interesting that they actually spent that much time just to plan, think all that out. Like, it made sense.
I wonder how many mathematicians were involved in that.
How much of it was just one? Maybe two.
Think so?
Ooh, great question. or someone that's really good with like Excel.
Yeah. I would like to one of these days have a mathematician on our show just to see what their thoughts are in regards to the odds of things and how all that works. Because, you would think, since casinos hire mathematicians, just to see what their thoughts are. Because I know that they're pretty much hidden away and so on and so forth. But to find out what they think about it, that'd be kind of cool.
That would be awesome, man.
Yeah.
All right. Whew.
All right. What else you got for us?
Well, did you know all gambling in Finland is controlled by the government, and all the profits go to charity?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, like, okay, we had it on this podcast episodes ago about certain state lotteries. They'll donate to like education.
Right.
But that's crazy. The whole gambling goes to charity from one country.
That's amazing.
That is crazy, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool though. I mean, that's honestly one of the most noble things I could think you could do with that. But
that is actually really noble.
Yeah.
The only problem is charity A would be pissed because charity B got more than charity A would, or I don't know.
Unless it's just one big charity.
Yeah.
Who knows?
True.
All right, man. I got one more.
All right.
And this one kind of got me because I love playing video games a lot.
All right.
And I remember this.
Uh-oh.
So, did you know loot boxes are regulated in some countries under gambling laws?
Loot boxes?
Yeah. Okay, so it's like, you have the virtual online currency for that game.
Right.
And you buy this box, and sometimes it gives you a really good, like, game-breaking, like, I could win now. Or,
Yeah.
Or someone that's like, oh, it only does skins. Stuff like that. But it's like a random number generator. You don't know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. Interesting.
And I remember the concert. I actually remember this because it was during the Star Wars Battlefront, I believe 1 or 2 game, the newer release of it. And I remember because there was game-breaking items that you can get in those boxes. And I remember, I believe it's the EU. You could double check me on this.
Okay.
But it was the EU that raised concern that this is a form of gambling.
And for those of you that don't know what the EU is, it's the European Union.
Yes.
Just so you know.
Absolutely.
Wow, I never would have thought that would be considered gambling.
I know, right? But if you think about it, the fundamentals of a loot box is really gambling.
A slot machine.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It really is.
Dang.
Yeah.
That it kind of blows my mind on that.
Right?
To be honest, it really does.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's cool. That's actually a good segue into kind of blowing minds and all that kind of good stuff. Talking about some of these online folks, YouTube, Instagram, all that kind of good stuff. So you've heard of D Lucky, right?
Oh, I have. I absolutely have.
So I was watching D Lucky the other night just because I was, again, that insomnia stuff. And he had this lady on. I mean, this woman, she was adorable, She was probably, I'm going to go with 40.
Okay.
Just,
all right.
Just old enough, right? And she's sitting there, and he has a catchphrase, which I'll probably butcher, so I'm not going to use because it might be copyrighted as well, and I don't want there to be any problems. But she won on 2 spins. On her second spin of $100, she won $60,000. And she was adorable. She was shaking. She couldn't talk. And he has his catchphrase that he says, or has the people that he has on it say. And she couldn't say it because she was shaking so bad and so excited, didn't know what to do. And
all right.
It was kind of cute. I have to say, he has a lot of people that watch him, D Lucky.
Okay.
And he does a lot of good things, I think, personally. You know, he lets people play their own games, use their own money. Apparently, on one of them, I saw somebody had been saying that, you know, it's all rigged. There's no way to rig a slot machine like that. If somebody's coming in and playing it, they're not going to do that for one. Put it in a demo mode so you could see how people put money in to put it in a demo mode. That's first and foremost. So you cannot do that.
Right.
Okay? Second, the people are actually truly winning. How? They're just lucky. Or he's played enough in the game to sit there and say, okay, it's about ready to play. Sometimes people put thousands in. Sometimes they put 100 in and they win. I mean,
exactly.
Random.
Yep.
No pun intended.
You know, and it's one of those things too. Like we've seen it both ways.
Oh yeah.
I've seen people put $1,000 in, win nothing, and I've seen people put a $5 bill in and they win $100,000.
Exactly.
You just don't know.
Yep. I watched also. God, I want to say All Action.
Okay.
Casino.
Yeah.
I like that guy, Victor. Oh my God, Victor, dude, you cracked me up. Your Victor luck is unbelievable. But I've been noticing you've been getting some really good Victor luck lately. You know, quads, straight flushes. So good for you, man. Glad to see you recuperating some of that money that you've been getting spanked on. I really like it. Lucky Lady as well.
Oh yeah.
You know, I know we're giving them all shout outs, but you got to check them out. You really do.
You have to.
But probably the best narrator is obviously Victor.
Yeah.
Because he's so funny.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And then the filthy slot or the filthy poker. He does a great job of narration. I mean, he gets succinct and down to the point, and I'm sitting there. I mean, I have a hard time, chewing gum and walking, and this guy's freaking narrating this 4-card poker, Texas, Ultimate Texas, So great job, by the way.
Absolutely.
If you haven't caught this week, he got a straight flush. I can't remember where he was. That sucks. Got a straight flush, all spades, if I remember correctly.
All right.
On 4-card poker.
Okay.
And I'll tell you what, he made some coin. It was like, I think he made, I want to say it was like $2,000 on that hand alone, just in bonuses and everything.
Dang, man.
Well, you'd think we were drinking today.
I know, right?
We need to fix that.
We
Maybe
need
that's
to.
That's the problem. But we don't have a sponsor.
We don't.
And that's okay, because our next sponsor is going to be the phenomenal sponsor. So
absolutely.
You got to like it. So you got any fun, interesting things this week?
Man, honestly, no.
No, okay.
I know. I'm having a dry spell. Yeah.
That happens.
It
Sometimes
does.
we have that dry spell, and we kind of have to go from there. I don't want to end this because I'm still trying to remember that brain cramp. I know it was in regards to Japan, and
oh man, I'll come back. Oh, actually, okay. I'm sorry. It's going to sound a little bit weird, but I did not know the 7-Elevens in Japan are so much different than any 7-Eleven across the whole wide world.
Really?
The 7-Eleven in Japan, I hear, is like the best. There's so many things in there that, like, if you go to the one right down the street from here, you're just like, what?
What do they got? I didn't even know there were 7-Elevens in Japan.
Oh yeah. Literally, if you just Google, or even better yet, YouTube 7-Elevens in Japan, dude, they got some crazy stuff in there.
All right.
And it's more, God, it's not really like a convenience store or gas station that we think about. It's like an actual place to go shopping for certain, like more than certain things. But yeah,
oh, that's cool.
You have to check it out, man.
It's not only a convenience store; it's a real convenience
exactly.
store. Exactly. Oh man! So as we always like to say, hey folks, if you have a problem with gambling, please call Wait 100 Gamblers.
Yes.
As well as if you need to, go talk to somebody in the casino. They'll be more than glad to help you out.
Exactly. Please.
All right. And don't forget to send us those emails. Another
Yes,
great question today
please.
by Twin Stars.
By Twin Stars.
Yep. Thank you very much, Twin Stars.
Appreciate it.
My eyes are starring out right now, but that's a different story. Hey, Ace.
What's up, Deacon?
Deuces!
Deuce!